Next question comes from Vin. Can anyone at TMF explain what happens when a company you own sells to another company, as in what happens to the stock? I own Mazor Robotics, which recently sold to Medtronic. Do my Mazor shares automatically convert to Medtronic or automatically cash out once the sale is complete? Do I have to do anything, like sign an agreement for my shares or sell the shares to Medtronic, or do nothing and it magically takes care of itself in the mysterious trading world?
So the short answer is yes.
Oh, great.
Yes. It's an interesting situation because there are a lot of different ways this can be resolved for you. And so we'll use Mazor Robotics as the example because that's the example that was given. But there is a recent deal where Medtronic has acquired or has agreed to acquire Mazor Robotics. And this is an all-cash deal. So Medtronic is going to pay all cash for this. The deal has already been approved. And it is expected to close during Medtronic's third quarter ending January 25th, 2019. So basically, they're sort of tying a bow on everything and making sure the regulatory environment will allow for this acquisition to happen. It all looks like it will. So when we look at that all together, the deal, Medtronic is going to pay $58.50 per share in cash for Mazor Robotics, which means if you own shares of Mazor Robotics, Medtronic is going to give you $58.50 per share in cash. And you can see that Mazor Robotics today is trading pretty close to that price. That indicates that the market thinks this deal is likely to go through. Now, you can sit there and wait to see if maybe there's a better offer. Perhaps another company might come in and say, you know what, we like Medtronic's offer, but we're going to raise it. We're going to pay $65 a share for Mazor Robotics. That's always a possibility. Now, the market is telling us probably not going to happen, right? And I think in Mazor's case, they'd like to be a part of the Medtronic family anyway. So it is a little bit of a gamble there if you decide to go ahead and sell your shares and move on. Oftentimes, when you see the market giving us signs the way it's giving us signs today that they feel like this deal is going to go through, that means you can sell your shares of Mazor, go ahead and be done with it. You can move on and reinvest that money somewhere else. Otherwise, if you decide to just wait it out, then you will have to wait for the deal to close, which it sounds like will be by the end of January 2019. Now, I will say one caveat there, and you need to be careful of this because some brokerages out there will sneak this by you and you won't even see it. If you let this go through and you just let them do all the work for you,
the mysterious magic,
there will be
world,
this. There will sometimes be sort of this ghost fee that comes into play here, as opposed to just selling and taking that $7 or $5.95 commission that your brokerage normally charge you. Sometimes they'll tack on like a $25, closing fee or whatever it may be. And that, I mean, while it's not debilitating, it's kind of insulting and a little bit frustrating, and I like to avoid it at all costs. So you can sit there and do the math and try to figure out which way works better for you. Typically, my train of thought is that when I see a deal like this, it looks like it's getting ready to go through, I just go ahead, end the relationship, sell the shares, and move on. Of course, everybody has their own choice, but hopefully I've given you some information there to make the decision that's best for you.